Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the class for general studies today. And as you may remember, that in the previous class we had studied about science and technology. What is science and what is technology? We had also studied about its interdependence. That is, how science is dependent on technology and how technology is dependent on science. We had also studied the involvement of both, that is, the science involving technology and technology involving science. Today we are going to read about the applications of science in our everyday life. Now, children, you are all blessed to be born in such an era where you are able to enjoy the fruits of science and technology. The technological progress has made our lives easier, faster, and secure. Now, anything right from a pin to the biggest machine that you can imagine are all the gifts of science and technology. If you remember, technology is actually the application of the scientific theories brought forth by the various scientists. Now, if we go back to the history of civilization, you may remember that you have studied in your history classes that civilization happened because there was progress due to the development of human brain and human mind. So when firstly the civilization occurred at the banks of various rivers, you may remember there are many civilizations. The oldest one, if you go to the ancient history, you will be reminded of all those civilizations. For example, Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian, Indus Valley, all these civilizations progressed and brought us to this position in society where we are standing together today. Hence, I asked you to go back to the history in order to make you realize that the development and progress in science and technology has been a very spectacular one. Now, in the previous ages, the people were not so blessed. Even you must have in your junior classes written about science is a blessing or curse. So let us count the blessings of science. Although I do not deny the fact that there are disadvantages of some scientific developments and progresses, but at the same time, when our life has become easier and faster, we must take into consideration the blessings of the science and technological progress. Now, in this society, in our everyday life, we can see science all around us. Science has not only given us a wonderful present, but also has promised to give us a glorious future. And you as students who are studying science must study the applications of science. It's not theoretical. Science is not for the labs. It has to be in the society. It has to be applied in the various fields of progress and development. Now, coming back to society, who are the people in the society benefited by that? Can we count upon them? No. Everybody is benefited by these developments. Science has actually brought progress in agriculture, industries, medical fields, the space and research. It has also brought about a revolution in all the other fields like communication, transport, photography, and so many which we just can't count upon. But we do realize that we are enjoying how quick it is in our hands, that we can just do things in a few minutes. Earlier, the people who used to cut the woods in such a long and tedious process, they are very easily able to do it now. Even our household activities that we do, it has become very easy for us because of the machines. You know, you must have studied in your junior classes that even a liver is a simple machine. And mind you, dear children, you people are studying science, but even a laborer who has to roll the barrel to be loaded on a truck does not know the scientific theory, but he does know that an inclined plane is required. And you also know the theory. An inclined plane, when it is used for rolling the heavy weights, how the force and the mass and all that formula that you know. But a layman, a man who is not educated, who does not know many things about the scientific theories, also is making use of scientific theory and technology in a way or so. So, dear children, for example, if I tell you, you have a scissors in your hand, do you think any science is applied there? Yes, a science is applied there. And there, a scissor is also a lever. You must have studied, I'm sure you remember this. Scissors are also a kind of lever. And then it has grades based upon the position of the load and the effort and the fulcrum, etc. So, what my point is that you need to be inquisitive. You need to be more aware of the things that are happening around you. Simply, we use so many small machines and the bigger machine, or you may think of the refrigerators at home. But have you ever thought, or have you ever been curious to understand how the cooling effect comes? Of course, in 11th standard or in 12th standard, in higher standards, you will study about the refrigeration process, maybe the diodes and whatnot, the generators, etc. You will be studying about all that. But why not apply your brain to the smallest things that are happening in your house or in your society around you? Have you ever stood outside a transformer on the road and thought about it? How the magnetic things are changed into electrical things, and I hope you must have read it in theories. But you need to be more and more practical about things. You need to apply and think about all those scientific theories to develop your own models. You can definitely do it because you have all the facilities that are available around you, and you can certainly build up some model based on some theory of science. For example, you can take the Archimedes principle. You can also talk about the magnetic field of a magnet to be used in maybe in some model or some process in which you can help the people in the society. So what I mean to say is, why have these scientists developed these theories? How have they done it? Did it come from the sky for them? Did it land inside their brains from the sky? Yeah, it did land. You will say, yes, ma'am. It landed on Newton's head. That apple landed on his head, and then he brought the theory of gravitation. Yeah, that's right. But it is the observation power of the scientists, or the people who are called as scientists because they bring the scientific theories. It is their observation, it is their inference, it is their calculation which is bringing us so much of development and so much of progress in all the fields. Now, a very simple thing, why can't you pay attention to a ceiling fan? How does it work? Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever thought about the electrical line connections in your house? Do it. Sometimes think about it. No, do not touch the current. Please do not do that. I am not telling you to touch the electrical switches, open them and then touch them. No, don't do that, please. Study them. I am asking you to study them. Okay, let's move forward. Now, I want to ask you, in communication sector, how is technology helping? Have you heard about 5G? Yeah, you must have. Now, what is 5G? It's a mobile networking technology, and G stands for generation. It has come up to the 5th generation. And what is generation? Generation means the advancement, the development in mobile networking. Although it is not launched yet in all the countries, we are still at 4G. But what is the difference between 3G and 4G? What is the difference between 4G and 5G? Have you ever thought of it? You may be using your mobiles, but have you ever thought of the software development of the various games or whatever you see there, or the various apps that we go through? No. We are lacking behind in knowledge. Scientific and technological developments are happening faster and faster. But where are we? We are far behind. The computer technology, all these things are progressing every day. Every day a new technology may come up, and we are far behind. So we don't have to be far behind. We need to progress with them. Besides using all the things or all the benefits of the science and technology, we must also take care that we understand, and maybe in future you may be able to develop certain things for the benefit of the people in society. Now see, in the society we have farmers, we have doctors, engineers, the police department, we have all the police officials, policemen, we have the people in the IT sector. How are they in a progress state today? Because they keep applying their brains how to make it faster and easier. For example, if you ask your parents or grandparents maybe, what was the first phone like? You can get the answer that it was something very crude, which you call it in your language. Some of you may be having it at home. If you have that CDMA, the phones which did not have the advanced technology used. But now the phones in your hands, they are all technologically advanced, which support 4G networking. So I have taken you into one direction, that is means of communication only. You are talking about the mobile networking, the phones. But I want you to get into all the fields. How are the farmers benefited by technology? How are the doctors benefited by technology? All this is very important. So keep following the video. I'll be taking you through the chapter since you do not have the books, and the books for general studies is also not available on net. So thank you. Effects of invention on society. Gunpowder and compass. Each time a discovery is made or a technology is introduced or adopted, it changes man's way of life and provides him with newer abilities or do things which he could not have done before. It changes the course of development of societies the world over. In the late Middle Ages, two discoveries were made which had a profound importance on the lives of the people. They were gunpowder and the mariner's compass. As a result of the gunpowder, the authority of the state as the major organ of the organized life of society increased. The mariner's compass and the improvement in sailing ships began the great navigation age, opened the route to the east, increased the importance of sea power, and made possible the conquest of India and the domination of the Western Europe over the East. Steam and Industrial Revolution. The next stage of great technological importance was the age of steam and industrial revolution. The Industrial Revolution, based on power-driven machines, factories, and mass production, brought fabulous wealth to the capitalists but unspeakable misery to the working class both in England and in the United States of America. Labor-saving devices in England caused children to work 15 hours a day. Labor-saving devices like the cotton gin in the USA inflicted upon the Negro slaves a life of toil far more severe than what they had suffered before the invention of the cotton gin. The cotton gin enabled a Negro to clean 50 pounds of fiber a day instead of only one as formerly. This increased the profit and the greed of the white masters. As a result, the Negro slaves on the cotton plantation and the cotton gin were cruelly overworked. The ultimate outcome was the American Civil War. In Europe, the misery of the workers helped to develop the ideas of communism. Steam, which was one of the most important elements in the Industrial Revolution, had its greatest impact on transport. Steam engines developed the railways and led to large ships that no longer depended on winds and sails. Electricity, oil, and internal combustion engine. The next important stage in the development of scientific technique is connected with electricity and oil and the internal combustion engine that replaced the huge boilers needed to prepare steam. Electricity brought heat and light into the homes and power for the industries. Long before electricity was used as a source of power to run big machines, it was used in the telegraph to send messages quickly. Since the telegraph messages could go faster than a robber escaping a galloping horse, it helped the police to catch the criminals. Faster communications also strengthened the central control of the governments over the far flung areas of provinces located at long distances. Broadcasting, wireless communication, and communication satellites have completed the task begun by telegraph. The invention of the printing press in 1448 in Germany revolutionized mass communication, disseminated knowledge, spread education, and greatly influenced our ways of thinking before the discovery of the printing press. Every copy had to be written by hand. The importance of oil and internal combustion engine is obvious to everybody. These two were responsible for the invention of the petrol engine. For understanding the physiological processes of the body have speeded up the growth of medical sciences. Immunology since Jenner's day, antiseptics since Lister's discovery, anesthetics since Simpson's finding of chloroform, and antibiotics since the chance discovery of Fleming have far advanced. Advanced surgical techniques such as organ transplants and heart and brain operations are curing patients when 2 decades earlier could not have hoped to survive. Tremendous progress has been made in understanding and diagnosing diseases with the help of shortwave pulses, ultrasonic sound waves, etc. Electricity, electronics, optics, sound magnetism, very low temperatures as well as very high temperatures, photography, microbiology, engineering, psychology. In fact, almost every branch of science has gone into the making of the modern science of healing, curing, and prevention of diseases. Treatment can cure have been discovered for all the killer diseases except cancer and AIDS, for which massive research is continuing. All these demonstrate the application of medical science in everyday life of the people to substantially alleviate their misery and pain and increase their longevity. Transport. Roads, bridges, tunnels, communications, agriculture, industry, science and population, science and entertainment, science in the house, etc. are the further topics on which I shall be sending you the details, and you will answer the questions based on them after reading those excerpts. Automobiles in 1855 and highly efficient diesel engine in 1892. Then just after 11 years in 1903, the Wright brothers flew the first engine-powered aeroplane. The flight record was a speed of 16 km per hour and a distance of 260 meters. During World War II, the first jet plane appeared. The present record is a speed of 3,500 km per hour and a distance of 20,000 kilometers. Concorde, a passenger airliner, has a speed of 2,500 kilometers per hour. Until about 100 years ago, the Arabian Peninsula was economically not well developed, with the discovery of petroleum there. A revolution has occurred. Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and United Arab Emirates are among the richest nations of the world. The needs and the way of life of these people have changed. They now live in apartments fitted with air conditioners and use automobiles of the latest models and all types of electric and electronic devices. Nuclear energy. One of the momentous breakthrough in nuclear physics occurred when in the late 1930s, scientists discovered the possibility of releasing energy by splitting atoms of uranium. In 1942, Enrico Fermi and his co-workers constructed an atomic reactor, and in 1945, two atom bombs dropped in Nagasaki and Hiroshima in Japan ended the World War II. In 1952, the first atomic power plant was constructed and nuclear power was used for peaceful and useful purposes. Science and everyday life and everyday needs. Medicine and health. A couple of centuries ago, a man could hardly hope to live on an average beyond 40 years. More than 50% of children would die in infancy. There was no cure for many diseases like plague, smallpox, diphtheria, tuberculosis, typhoid, malaria, tetanus, pneumonia. There was no medicine for relieving pain. During an epidemic, thousands died like flies. Men felt the need to find a cure in all diseases and to live longer. Science has struck at the very roots of many diseases as a result of researchers in the field of medicine and spectacular development of medical technology. The invention of microscope and latest electron microscope, the discovery of the X-rays, and new clinical agents for destroying microbes and understanding the physiological processes of the body have speeded up the growth of medical sciences. Immunology since Jenner's day, antiseptics since Lister's discovery, anesthetics since Simpson's finding of chloroform, and antibiotics since the chance discovery of Fleming have far advanced. Advanced surgical techniques such as organ transplants and heart and brain operations are curing patients when 2 decades earlier could not have hoped to survive. Tremendous progress has been made in understanding and diagnosing diseases with the help of shortwave pulses, ultrasonic sound waves, etc. Electricity, electronics, optics, sound magnetism, very low temperatures as well as very high temperatures, photography, microbiology, engineering, psychology. In fact, almost every branch of science has gone into the making of the modern science of healing, curing, and prevention of diseases. Treatment can cure have been discovered for all the killer diseases except cancer and AIDS, for which massive research is continuing. All these demonstrate the application of medical science in everyday life of the people to substantially alleviate their misery and pain and increase their longevity. Transport. Roads, bridges, tunnels, communications, agriculture, industry, science and population, science and entertainment, science in the house, etc. are the further topics on which I shall be sending you the details, and you will answer the questions based on them after reading those excerpts.